Morning, good afternoon, good evening, friends. Let's talk about innovation today. What is an innovation and what's the process of innovation? Innovation can be a discovery or an invention. Discovery meaning that something new which is discovered during an observation on a day-to-day basis, a new thought stroke to your mind, getting familiar something new, a new process, new things and new methods could be the part of your discovery. Innovation can also be an invention. You invent something altogether new to the world, first of its kind, worldwide novel thoughts, new product, new feature, new process which is not thought by anyone yet. It's a clear first of its kind of an invention. It's also an innovation. Innovation is the only way for real engineers to make themselves relevant. You need to innovate on a regular basis, and it's the only way to make the engineers, rather any other professionals, rather relevant, up to date, contemporary, and current in their professional lives. It's very important. Who said that? Steve Jobs. We need to continue to innovate and continue to improvise and continue to indigenize. To innovate, it could be a discovery or invention. Improvise on a regular basis and indigenized and which is applicable to the local conditions. And formula for to think innovatively could be is not only knowing about technology, science and technology, is also thinking about sustaining innovation. Is all about thinking beyond the obvious. So it's very important. Knowing and acquiring knowledge is not sufficient. We need to know how to sustain that discovery or invention you have created beyond the obvious. Questioning the obvious and finding the problem. First and foremost, we need to find the problem. Once you find the problem, half the battle is won. Half the solution is achieved. Then you can embark on arriving at a solution. Tapping the emerging trends and tools available in the global scenario and global, using your knowledge of science and technology. What are the emerging trends and tools and technologies that are there in the current, the world, current industry? What are the best practices that could be adopted? What are the next practices that are going to come up, which are in the form of the trends? Harnessing human characteristics, skills, potential traits of a human being. They're all human side of the characteristics need to factor into think innovatively. Knowing and training your subconscious mind is very important. That we need to subconsciously train our mind that yes, you are knowledgeable and you are thinking differently, and you have the sufficient know-how of science and technology, and you can innovate and work with that kind of a passion and confidence is very important. So knowing and training your subconscious mind is very important for innovation, to innovate anything, to discover or invent something, isn't it? So subconscious mind is 2 times more powerful than conscious mind, isn't it? Daniel Goleman said in his book, The Emotionalist. Tapping the trends. Change is the only constant. Change is here to stay. Change is the only constant. Change never ends. And we need to understand change, embrace change, adopt change, acclimatize to change, and we need to follow the change. And embrace this reality, in fact, that change is the only constant. And keep an eye on ongoing disruptions in the industry. What are the disruptions, rapid changes happening, emerging trends that are happening in the industry? You need to adopt it and keep an eye on it and learn it, embrace it and learn it. Keep a tab on the changing trends, technologies, knowing what is new and what to be learned. It's very important that we need to learn. We have discussed earlier that learning has 3 dimensions: learn, unlearn, relearn. You need to continue to be a lifelong learner and perpetual, continuous, lifelong learner. We need to unlearn whichever is old, obsolete body of knowledge which is irrelevant in the current the scenario, the current world. So unlearning is as important as learning. Relearn whichever is latest, contemporary, current, and up to date. So learn, unlearn, relearn. These are the 3 things which we need to keep in mind. as far as learning is concerned. Some of the references can be used or tools that be used are in order to acquire the tools, techniques, and innovate, and a lot of observation, reading, and knowledge acquisition is very important. Some of those sources, references, and tools are newscientist.com, gartner.com, idc.com, slashdot.com, online, wallstreetjournal.com, and TED technology breakthrough videos are very important. So you can key in, go to the YouTube and key in TED technology breakthrough videos, and you will find series of videos, and at least watch one video per week. It's very important. New Scientist, Gartner, IDC, Slashdot, all the ones that talk about trends, that talk about track yearly technology trends that are happening. Gartner, IDC, all global technology analytical services, and the technology analysts and predicting services. They predict, and they are very huge organizations, and so Gartner reports are. Human characteristics are your passion and attitude, T for think, E for entertainment, and for not giving up, and T for teamwork. Very important. So put together called patent. So if you innovate something, you discover or invent something, we need to patent it and apply for patenting, and so that you can avoid the duplication, or you can avoid further plagiarism. So what is plagiarism? Plagiarism is literary theft, so that no one can duplicate your work. So what is patent? So we need to patent it, apply for patenting something of your innovation. Patent stands for passion. You work with a passion, a great degree of passion, and a fire in the belly passion, great regard and love for whatever I do with clinical precision. Attitudes, so positive, holistic, healthy attitude with a kind-of attitude. And think, and T stands for think. You need to think, and you need to explore, you need to question, and you need to what is called nurture with inquisitiveness. Entertainment, very important that we need to also enjoy the process and see that work made fun gets done. So you need to enjoy the process and have and look into entertainment. And not giving up, never ever give up, and you need to work with that kind of a resolve. Never give up, don't give it up. So never give up, and because in any race or a marathon or a competition, because the last mile is uncrowded, so we should never ever give up. T stands for teamwork. Team. We discussed earlier that teamwork is very critical, and team stands for together everyone achieves more, and it will be a great world-class level 5 functional, effective, efficient team player in order to be a good innovator, which is part of the human characteristics depicted in the form of a patent. Understanding evolving around roles, trends, networking, self-motivation, mentors, exposure, events, role models, and skills, all about human characteristics. A great innovators globally need to balance both hard and soft skills. That is, the world expects you to be a judicious amalgamation of hard skills and soft skills. That is the key as part of human characteristics for innovation. T is important innovation. What is T? T is important, and the letter T, the horizontal bar expects you to be a generalist and have a broad knowledge of something about everything, broad knowledge over you. And vertical line, vertical stroke talks about you being a specialist. You need to be a specialist and acquires intensity in one area. That is a breadth of knowledge, the horizontal line, and depth in at least one subject, that is vertical line, is a must. Breadth of knowledge and depth in at least one subject is a must. So T is important. And mentoring is also very mandatory. You need to have a good mentor, and mentoring is a must. You are never too old, too young, too old, clever, or experienced to have a mentor. Most successful mentors have a mentor. Mentors unleash your true potential. So have a good mentor. Mentoring is a process of supporting and encouraging people to manage their own learning in order that they may maximize their potential, develop their skills, improve their performance, and become the person they want to be. Have a good mentor. Innovators need to have a mentors and idols to learn from. Mentoring is a very important process. Have a mentor. Mentor is the one has the potential to unleash your, has the ability to unleash your true potential. So all innovators have a good mentor. So acquire a mentor. Then all the best for your innovation.